The daughters of Adam and Eve are often overlooked in biblical accounts, but this video focuses on the other sons and daughters of Adam and Eve. The biblical text in Genesis chapter 5 verses 4 and 5 reveals intriguing information about the sons and daughters of Adam. After bearing Seth, Adam lived for 800 years, fathering sons and daughters totaling 930 years of life until his death. The Bible does not provide the names of Adam and Eve's daughters, but other texts from ancient Jewish traditions specify some of their names. The Book of Jubilees, also known as the Little Genesis, is part of the Old Testament Apocrypha and narrates the creation of the world, the formation of Adam and Eve after the fall, and stories of various Old Testament characters. It is part of the Old Testament Apocrypha and is believed to be written by Moses, who received a revelation from an angel on Mount Horeb. The Book of Jubilees enjoys significant presence in Israelite culture, with several copies distributed among the people. It also mentions another mysterious apocryphal book, the Book of Enoch, which was widely known to early Christians and formed part of the biblical canon used by them. This underscores the importance of not dismissing the Book of Jubilees, as it contains events that align with the stories of the Bible, now returning to the Old Testament. In ancient Semitic Abrahamic traditions, Adam and Eve were the first daughters. Avan, the first daughter, was the wife of Cain, who was also a son of Adam and Eve. According to the Book of Jubilees, she bore children to Cain, including Enoch, who built a city named after his son. The name Avan is mentioned in the Book of Jubilees and other Abrahamic texts, but in some texts, such as the Cave of Treasures, she is called Kelumah. Azurah, the second daughter, was the wife of Seth, the third son of Adam and Eve, born after Abel's death. Seth's genealogy is significant in the Bible, as it leads to Noah, who played a crucial role in the flood story and the survival of humanity. Seth and Azurah were a link in the genealogical chain connecting the creation of humanity to later events and important figures in the judeo-christian tradition. The Book of Jubilees details that Azurah was initially Abel's wife and became a widow after his death. After Seth married Azurah, they had a son named Enos. Enos later married Noam, his sister and daughter of Seth and Azurah. Enos is known for his pious descent and devotion to God. The main reference to Enos in the Bible is in Genesis 5 verses 6 to 11, which describes his genealogy. Seth lived 105 years and begot Ash, followed by Seth living 807 years and begot Canaan, and then Enosh lived 815 years and begot Canaan. Enos, the main character attributed to Adam and Eve, was known for his practice of prayer and the indication of the name of God. This passage suggests that Enos played an important role in promoting worship and devotion to God during his time, marking a period of spiritual and religious seeking among the descendants of Seth. The biblical text indicates that Adam and Eve had many sons and daughters, especially considering their long lifespan of over 800 years. Adam and Eve were the most fertile humans of their time, with Eve being the first woman to be extremely fertile. According to ancient traditions, they had hundreds and hundreds of children throughout their lives. In modern times, Valentina Vasiliev holds the record for the highest number of children in human history, having undergone 27 pregnancies resulting in 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets and 4 sets of quadruplets. Eve surpassed all these women in fertility, making her the most fertile woman in human history. As the descendants of Adam multiplied on earth, many beautiful daughters were born. Both the sons and daughters of Adam and Eve had their own ethnic descent, as they were originally mixed race. This contributed to the ethnic diversity of humanity, which, while exhibiting numerous ethnicities and races, all share a common origin in Adam and Eve. Mitochondrial Eve, a study of mitochondrial DNA, reinforces this idea, indicating that all people descend from the same woman, contributing to the richness of ethnic and racial diversity in our world. If you know the story of Adam and Eve's daughters, feel free to leave comments and suggest new topics or characters from the scriptures.